During the SABC 3 and News Channel 404 special assignment episode broadcast on the 10th of March 2019 at 9:30 p.m. about the overcharging of black people by First National Bank for their housing bonds. The program failed to include the point of view of First National Bank as expected by the Broadcasting Code of Conduct. Special assignment wishes to apologize to FNB for that error. Brutal killings in broad daylight have come to define taxi violence in South Africa. But when people die, their loved ones are left to pick up the pieces.
Ambodokotela bakhipha amabullet 24 26 lapho.
Lena impi endala lena. Endala dala kokupaqala labantu bangavumi ukuthi vele ukuthi singene sisebenze thina.
Bamjaha bamthwala bamshayela khona bamshaya bamhudula ngemoto bamserenkini base bamcedelele erenkini.
We bring you the human face behind taxi violence in South Africa. We travel to Amersfoort in Mpumalanga, where taxi tensions have escalated following a multi-million rand transport tender. Several lives have been lost, and the role of state officials is also brought into question. It is alleged that a hitman was paid to kill Bongani Mdiniso, a taxi boss in Amersfoort, a small town in Mpumalanga, with a police gun allegedly handed over to him by a policeman.
2018 February. Baba nenkabi yazama ukumdubula khona eAmersfoort town. Yahluleka ukumdubula leyo nkabi, yatholakala, yaboshwa amaphoyisa ukusamukela ubuhlase noNdlovu.
One of the witnesses who were with Bongani on that day agreed to tell us what happened on condition that we do not reveal his identity, because he fears for his safety. He says while they were seated and having a chat, a man came from nowhere and stood behind them. He said they had no reason to suspect anything unusual since it was a busy street. The man took out a gun, put it against Bongani, and pulled the trigger. The gun jammed, allowing Bongani to pull out his own gun and fire a warning shot. The hitman tried to run, but was caught and arrested.
Uthe uncanana sase ejele wakhona ukuthi afune ubhuti azomtshela ukuthi kwenzekaleni, and then ubhuti ke washo ukuthi okay uzoza uthe makeza wakhona ukuthi athumele mina angaye namathuba. Sa approach ama investigators ukuye usamukele ubuhlase noNdlovu ukuzibuza ukuthi ngoba nanga umuntu uya confess to say ukuthi uthunywe ubani wayengabi ne any arrest. Yabona satshela ukuthi basabhizi ngesection 205 ukubona ukuthi bengafonelana nobani. Then ever since from there we never had the feedback from those investigators. Okay, kuthe kusenjalo sibona ukuthi akwenzakala next ngecase sa approach station command umphathi station udelisile buhlasi sahlala naye sambuza ukuthi kwenzakalani ngecase if akwenzakala next ngecase sicela ukuthi kube nabantu abaneutral ke because asikho satisfying ngecase lazange alokunje asenzele next sasukuma ke thina sa standard tone ku standard tone sahlangana no brigadier uNcobo samtshela ukuthi kwenzakalani lapha eAmersfoort and asifuna ukuthi sifike la ukuthi khona bathengiwe. And then the date was issued around March 2019. Masalindele kanjalo ukuthi date ibe khona ubhuti ke bamdubula nge5 zanga February. Imoto yiyo le bamdubulela kuyo. Mangifika kusini wayehleli la akhuluma athe amaphoyisa ayambulala. And ngathola vele iphoyisa eli1 likhuluma ngefoni instead ukuthi lifonele iambulance. And then I go that side ngaphula iwindow ngafike ngavula la ngaphakathi ngavula ngaphakathi inyawo zakhe bebamdubulile angakhoni nokuphuma la. I had ukuthi ngumdonsa lale la ifubeni zami ngumdreke ngumlalise phansi. And these other two ngabahamba nayo intombazane nomfana asendlini uThobani, and then usisi babedubulekile la ekhaleni, but usisi wakhona ukuphuma ayofuna ihelp ngaphandle. And then I had ukuthi ngidreke uThobani ngombeke phansi ngabiza i-colleague yakhe ukuthi ngi-assiste ngeveni yakhe. Samthatha nabo driver bami samfaka evenini emuva samusa esibhedlela. So evenini ila khuluma khona ukuthi what happened, yabo ukuthi le moto le me escortwa amaphoyisa, yabona mayemshaya. So uyazibuza namanje ukuthi kwenzakala.
Mandla Madonsela was close to Bongani and looked up to him. He says he was with him on the day he died and noticed a police van following them wherever they went.
Wangithatha from elokishini si town. Something strange ebeyenzeka lapho. Okay, mina zange nginotice bengabuki next. Ayivela amaphoyisa lokho yadrive. Yasilandela isidlule idrive lasikhona khona kancane kancane yavela. Egcina ungamla athi egazi lamaphoyisa phezukwani namhlanje. Ithi mina awu kahle ngamla amaphoyisa ezomsebenzi wawo. Athi mina athi ungamla hayi ndoda akukho njengobusho. Khona into ezokwenzeka la ngithi hayi asazi ngamla.
He says later they parted ways, but when he went back home in the evening, he was informed that Bongani had died.
Ngene kumbini ngishone etown. Mangifike etown ngicele vele intwana zomndeni zangathi zingifake ngaphakathi esibhedlela LC Balloon. Mangifika lapha igamla azange lo ikhuluma umnteni ngayiloko ikhala ukuthi amaphoyisa ngibulalelani. Like ngamla wayisho so what hey baba kundula iveni amaphoyisa. Emva kweveni amaphoyisa yakhala imbayimbayi. Ibiqhamuka kule direction le amaphoyisa ayekuyo ewani bengisale ngemuva. Emva kwaloko amaphoyisa after bangidubula manje avala i-traffic instead of ukuba jaha imoto ezingidubulayo. Into asitshela yona esibhedlela ukuthi and mawavala i-traffic lapha amsesha amafoni wakhe instead of ukuthi ngabe wona agwema igebengu. But wona it seems like ngekubona kwakhe bewagenzeni.
Mandla says he does not understand why the culprits have not been arrested.
Nami ngiyazi ukuthi like angikho safe because since from that day akunamoto eyasolwa, akunamoto eyaphenywa, akunamoto eyabantu.
Mike says even though his family is still mourning the death of his brother, following a tip-off that his name is on the hit list, he fears for his life and is on the run.
Impilo yami isengcupheni kumanje, kumele ngibulawe ngireceive ama SMSs umuntu wakhona uyasho ukuthi vele mina ngangibulala at any time. Ngayitshela ukuthi angeke asabuye kimi ngoba ubhutise akasekho, but still ngisa receive lawo ma threat. Angikhona ukuzivikela, ngihamba ngilala endaweni nje abangazi ukuthi ngikuphi, nasendlini angibiki ukuthi ngikuphi. Angitshela umuntu ukuthi ngenza kanjani mangihamba. Nokulala nasegangeni mangivane ngilala egangeni ngazi ukuthi kuzoyenzakala. Since ibusiness la kabhuti lisaphethwe yini alisa operate ngalendlela le mele operate ngayo.
The two rival taxi associations in Amersfoort have been fighting over routes for many years. To date, several people have either lost their lives or were injured as a direct result of taxi violence. Amersfoort in Mpumalanga is troubled by ongoing taxi tensions. Increasing these tensions is a lucrative transport tender said to have been granted by the nearby Eskom's Majuba power station. It is said Bongani, through the Amersfoort Taxi Association, won this tender, but others want to take it over.
Majuba power station ibithi mayidinga transport, whether it's a main contract or subcontractors, bewa contact babamdiniso.
We spoke to Zakaria Shongwe, who is the chairperson of Tutugani Taxi Association, which is alleged to be fighting to get the tender.
Elabo nabanye basepele gogo basefocus yabo abasiphathi bahambe ikhe yabo basebenza bodwa bona thina sikho la.
Imoto zena zikho nje Majuba.
Azingenze lapho abayifani ngifaka la abayifuni yabo. Beyifuni kodwa bona basira ukuthi hayi into yabo le ngoba la bona into yakhe abayeka ukuthi hayi abasebenze akathi nokuthi uhambe sotendarisha kumbe abafana for next kwethu lapho.
Nale tender lasemajuba leli amateksi akhona asabhizi ngala salitransporta mekuyi-5 years is 2 years manje lisarana kusasele 3 years ukuthi lize liphele.
Surprisingly, despite the tensions and alleged killing over a multi-million rand tender, Eskom denies that tender has been allocated. The company admits that the tender has been advertised but has not yet been awarded due to ongoing negotiations. They say in the interim, alternative methods which include short-term contracts and employee allowances are being utilized. Eskom did not respond to the questions about the alleged taxi tension over the tender and whether they are aware that a taxi boss has allegedly been killed over their tender. While I'm interviewing him, I notice his demeanor change when his phone rings. On the line is an alleged hitman warning him about an imminent hit on him. Mike says he has come up against the double dealing and the backstabbing of this lurid criminal underworld.
In terms of time,
Yeah, ngifundile.
I interviewed Mike when he was in hiding. He says because he has to take care of his mother, he cannot stay in the shadows for much longer. It is alleged that the tension between the Amersfoort and Tutukani taxi associations is behind the violence that started some years ago.
Bekungumholi wami bekunhloko yami besihamba nako ke kuzo zonke ama meeting bekasafana ke nomngani kimi abengingafisa nje kube right nje kube ne justice esevekayo nomndeni wakamdinisi uthola ukujabula mhlawumbe uzoba ne peace emoyeni babe right nje na bake bangisuspendela ilicense yami inyanga ezi6 umnyaka oyi5 bangigwebile for irreckless driving engingayenzanga ngawuthola umsebenzi we-service driver lamajuba ngaphinde ngawuthola umsebenzi government Transnet kuvela ama-criminal record abangakhela wona labo ngingenzanga lutho.
Also in Amersfoort, a mother is mourning her son, Thabiso Yende, who was brutally killed in full view of the community. The police denied that they were allegedly present and did nothing. Thabiso's mother, Ntombi Futhi Yende, describes how she found her son.
Igazi lami ngingamfica khona kwangegazi angazi kokuyini kokubende. Engaqalanga khona ukulinyazelwa khona. Bamjaha bamthwala bamshayela khona bamshaya bamhudula ngemoto bamserenkini bafike bamcedelele erenkini. Ababebukela bathi amaphoyisa aseMansfield afonelwa afika late abefikile afike abukela. Futhi inhliziyo ngizubhlungu nokuhlangana naye lo mfana la mase kuthi ucala lo lathabo liphelile kodwa yini uhamba ngaphandle luthabushe abantu abayi3.
She says the police told her to wait for their call. It's been over a year and she's yet to hear from them.
We are still continuing. The case is going back to court on the 28th of September. All those people that we have arrested, and there might be even more maybe by that time, will be seeing the magistrate again to talk or to tell him about this particular case. So we're continuing.
Ophusa ukuthi abafice labantu. Baba bamavele ezetli lapha esidunjini. Bababopha. Babakhipha futhi ngebail. Kwathiwa mina angilinde, ngihlale ngilinde. Ngizobizwa licala ngo2018 cause ngokuthi banemali. Bakhonile bona ukusurvive icala labo liphele nje. Ngoba sekuthiwa icala alisekho court.
The case was transferred to the DPP for decision, and the DPP noted in the queries that the police are very slow in attending to the queries in order to proceed with the prosecution. And the matter was removed on the roll on the 10th of October 2018. J175 summons were issued in the matter, and the case is coming back to court on the 26th of October 2019 after the accused is rearrested.
In Amersfoort, people are scared of speaking out about injustice, allegedly because of the risk to one's life. Here the police, the prosecutor, and taxi bosses are suspected of collusion. The Amersfoort police station is accused of allowing impunity relating to taxi violence. Residents insist that the police station is a family business because the station commander, Delisile Twala, is married to the captain at the same police station. And the investigating officer, Samgele Buhlase, is the station commander's brother. Delisile Twala declined to comment on these allegations, but the provincial police say her husband was only deployed at the police station and he is based elsewhere. In addition, the town's only prosecutor, Mr. Nkonde, is also accused of having connections in the taxi business and is apparently conflicted when it comes to taxi-related cases. Special Assignment spoke to a number of people who voiced their concerns about the alleged improper relationship between state officials and taxi bosses. We went to see the prosecutor and were taken to his office by his bodyguard. He declined to answer any questions and referred us to the Provincial National Prosecuting Authority.
Is it a provincial or national spokesperson? Okay. All right.
As we left the court building to speak to the police, in less than 5 minutes, we surprisingly found the same prosecutor and his bodyguard at the police station. Speaking to the policeman, Samgelo Buhlase, who refused to confirm his identity.
The senior officer detective Samgelo Buhlase. Angiyazi khona nje izinto bengizi-investigate ngala. So and there are some things implicated. So I wanted to just have a conversation with him to find out about some of the things that I got. So ngiphuma kwi-program special assignment ngi-investigate kuyona. Ngifuna ukubuza Phoyisa uSamgelo with regards to the attempted murder by uNanana. Bengifuna nje ukubuza ukuthi yahamba kanjani icase yakhona.
This information is classified or not classified. Then that's when we give the information, but you cannot.
Yeah, okay, no, it's not a problem. Ngizawalanda.
To Captain Twala, Lumpati Station,
oh, ngiyabonga kakhulu, Captain. Okay, ngiyabonga.
We wanted to put specific allegations to him, but he told us to speak to the station commander. She referred us to their spokespeople.
Firstly, we did not know that she's a brother to Sergeant Hlasi. But now that we know, there is nothing untoward to that we are going to separate them because now there is a complaint. A complaint must only come if ever there is a problem. If ever anyone can provide proof to say for her to work with her brother there is a problem and this is the problem, the management will look into that. But currently, in terms of service delivery, and that's the core business of the police, we think that everything is going well there. If ever anything shall come which will warrant the management now to change its mind in terms of them being placed together there, that will talk to maybe disservice to the community, management will take a decision.
The National Prosecuting Authority's Monica Nyuswa responded to our questions telephonically.
Ulindele Lindani Nganana was arrested on the 21st of February 2018 for the charges of possession of unlicensed firearm and pointing of firearm. The firearm was sent to the forensic laboratory in Pretoria for analysis, as Manana did not have a license to have that firearm. There was a suspicion that the firearm was of a police officer, and the serial number in the firearm was also erased.
The gun, does it belong to the police?
Well,
even though we don't divulge which police officer, but does it belong to the police according to the test?
Yes, that is actually a police gun. But let me indicate that in Amersfoort police station, as people are having these allegations that this gun is coming from the police around Amersfoort, is not true. There is no gun that is lost in any of the members that are working at Amersfoort police station. So we're still actually exploring our wings to check, because it could be maybe a gun that was stolen elsewhere in the county, in any other police station.
The complainant, Bobo, was shot on the 5th of February 2019, and he died on the 10th of February 2019. Okay, on the 26th of February 2019, Lindani pleaded guilty in the regional court on the count of unlicensed firearms. And the pointing of firearm was withdrawn because the complainant passed away.
Nganana is regarded as a person who has been sentenced, and we questioned him around the firearm. We also questioned him as to who conspired with him to kill Mr. Mdiniso, who was later killed when he was already in prison, Unganana. But then he did not tell us. Like I said, that this investigation is not yet cut and dry. We are still soldiering on with this particular investigation. To us, he did not disclose any name, like you are saying that he also did not disclose to those people who privately visited him in the cells. And that is part of our investigation. We want to know, even ourselves as the police, to say who in actual fact sent Unganana to go and commit these heinous crimes around Amersfoort. The investigation is still on, and we believe that at the end of the day, we'll be able to crack this case and get those people that were behind, the sending of Unganana to go and kill people in Amersfoort. We are busy with investigation around the killing of people around that area. And he was taken in for questioning, it's true. And he was released some few hours later after the questioning has been done. It is a norm. If ever we investigate, obviously we can take anyone in for questioning. And we're not yet done. Let me also indicate, we're still busy with the investigation. Even on the release form that we have issued to him, we also indicated in it that, look, we're still busy with investigation. There are prospects for us to come back to you if ever necessary.
Back at the taxi rank, the atmosphere remains tense.
Lena impendala lena thina banikazi bendawo abavumi ukuthi sisebenze thina.
Inkinga yethu esinayo lapha yile umzila waseGoli. Siyacabana nalaba esisebenzela nabeGoli. Thina siyalayisha ngapha siyadipha eGoli, asireturn bona balayisha ngapha eGoli badiphe la kithi ba return.
Usheme notwalimala nje. Abethu yasilwela kulento manje ayi sesiyesaba nathi sisaphuma kanjani kulento lena.
Impela angaduthi ngawo ngomfundisi ubulawe yini kwabanjani yabo songiyabuza ukuthi umfundisi ubulawe kanjani ubani kodwa kusaphenya yabo basezintani ukuthi bazinkaabona yabo thina yakho umuntu waboshwa ukuthi sokudula umuntu kubuyela umuntu akekho.
Mike is still on the run. He doesn't know how it will end.
Ngendlela ukuthi vele ubhuti sekafile njengoba angasekho angibhizi ngibaleka ngizobaleka until wena akusizi ngcono bangibulala mabangibulala kodwa laba abasele ukuthi nabo bazokhona ukuphila because kahle akekho umuntu untouchable emhlabeni.